Hi everyone, Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation. We're an emerging nation, been around a little over 5.5 years, putting in solid foundation to be here for many generations to come. We're now expanding our economy. That will benefit all our citizens because they all hold our currency because we give it to them free every month. And anybody can become a citizen. No fee, no obligation. Come along, register. We welcome you with open arms. We're also a non-separatist community. That means we don't put you in a group based on what you look like, where you came from, what gender you are, anything at all. We simply see everyone as a human being, part of one big family, all linked together, all individually unique, all having something unique to offer our community, all of equal value to our community. We have a little affirmation that helps us with that ideology in a moment after our opening prayer, a very short prayer, to help us find what everybody wants in life. Happiness, okay? Not short-term pleasure, but a happiness, a never-new joy that's within you all the time. It's there with you. It's a calmness. It's an inner beauty. And you can't buy that. You can only get it through loving service to other people. The great thing about being of loving service to other people is not only does it create that ever new lasting joy within you, it helps the people that you're serving, and it attracts into your life everything else that you want and need. So that's what our little prayer is about. We're going to start with that now, and then that affirmation, and then we'll get on to the business of the day. Dear Heavenly Father, we're so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, bless each member that they may find the joy of service, and through service attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. And our little affirmation, we're so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind and soul of thy world. Okay, so let me welcome you, whether you're watching live with us now or whether you're watching the recording. You're equally valued, equally welcome, no matter whether you're here live or whether you're watching the recording. We're streaming into Facebook group We Share Abundance publicly, X and YouTube, and the recordings are available there straight away. Okay. It's great if you can be here live, because you can pop into the comments who you are, where you're from, you can interact with other members, and of course you can you can ask any questions that you may have, and we'll do our best to answer them for you. But I know that a lot of people do watch the recordings because 7 p.m. London time isn't convenient for everybody, especially when we're a global organization with members in Australia, Asia, Africa, Europe, North and South America. We're all over the place, okay? So let's just see who we've got in here in the live. We have Ramachandra from Watford in England, and we got Ron from Amsterdam in Holland, and we got Kehinde from Nigeria, and Bozina from Edinburgh up in Scotland, Lewis from Lewis from Lisbon in Portugal, Norman from Doncaster, England, Mary from Chicago, USA, Bozina from Slovenia, Gary from St Albans in England, and Ramachandra's letting me know I'm coming through loud and clear. Okay, thank you. And I'm sure we'll be having a few more people join us as we go on through a few minutes that we're going to be here bringing you the updates. But first of all, let's do the numbers. These are for the last 48 hours because we didn't have any updates yesterday. We had an increase of 13 in the 777 plan to 45,772, an increase of 15 in our registered members in We Share Abundance to 55,378. The same number, 15, increase in our active members to 3,028. An increase of 1 in the Success Blueprint to 25. An increase of 2 in the Easy Team Builder, 1,193. An increase of 5 in the Best Plan Ever to 1,229. An increase of 2 in the Pro membership of the Share Hope Powerline plan to 774. We're up 70 in registered members in Thinking into Reality to 4,077. And we're up 11 in the Bronze Matrix there to 1,385. And our social media site, Your Happy Place, we have an increase of 720 members in there to 21,291, and an increase of 360 in our active members in there, people that have made a post, to 9,597. Okay, so some good numbers there. They can always be better. We would love to have hundreds and thousands of people joining us on a daily basis, and I'm sure that will happen one day. We're not there yet, but the sooner it happens, the more everybody will be really, really happy, because you'll be making money hand over fist. We got Nankyep in from Nigeria. Okay, right. We have the developers, of course, working today because it was Monday, and I wasn't here much of the time today because, being a Monday, I have to traipse up all the way, do a 50-mile trip to a bank, because they don't have any bank branches anywhere nowadays except in major cities and things. So and to organize funds, which I can't do locally because it's American bank to English bank, and it's just a hassle. Hopefully we'll get that sorted out in the near future, but at the moment it's a pain. Okay, but we're doing it. So a lot of the day I was spent messing about with banking, but we have been moving forward. Vishal, in Thinking into Reality, has been, and in fact he has finished and completed the special offer. So anybody that joins Thinking into Reality that wants to move quickly can now get a 10% discount on levels 1 and 2 membership, and a 20% discount on levels 1, 2, and 3. But that is only there for 7 days, and it appears as a message in the top of the dashboard when they log in. It's their special offer, and it's there to help people basically. And if they want to get involved and save that money, 10 or 20%, then fine. If they don't, that's fine as well. Okay. But it is there now, it is available, and it is working. Vishal now is on the task of providing you with the emails of people that fall into your matrix network. I'm still not sure how we're going to restructure the way we display that, because because of the way we are now describing the plan. But at the moment, it's still displayed in the same way. But very soon, you will be able to access the emails of people and be able to get in touch with them and help them, basically. Okay. So that is what Vishal is working on now. Now we've got that special offer done. Devyani has been working on the Fun Miracle site. I've not checked it yet, but I believe the free games payments prizes is completed and done, and she's now working on the paid games, the $2 a game, where you can win tens of thousands of dollars playing trivia. So that is what Devian is on at the moment. I'm still on banking, chasing around here, trying to get things sorted out with the system that we're going to be putting into place. And I'm still in the sort of checking out all the legal stuff in there at the moment. Hopefully I'll get all that sorted out throughout this week, and then we'll be able to get moving on that. I do intend to open up the positions at $25 for a 20% share in the position, because I think there are a lot of members that we have that can benefit from the positions in the banking system once we get it up and running, but simply don't have or can't afford $125. So if anybody wants to get in at $25, we're going to be able to let them do that. Meanwhile, we've not been pushing it. I've just not had the time to do it. But I will be getting back out to trying to get people to get rid of those remaining positions, so that we've got all the funds we need to get everything sorted out. The card system, the debit and credit, well, debit card, I am rethinking. I'm not sure whether it's worth the hassle of doing that. It is very expensive, and it may be something we will add in later. I don't know, but I am exploring other avenues there as well. So, of course, with the debit cards, we're dealing with third-party things. It's not like our own e-wallet system, and so we have to make sure that we are conforming with everything there, and it's all above board and correct. And the fact is, if you already have a bank account, then you've probably got a debit card anyway. And if you transfer funds into your bank account, then you can use your existing debit card to spend that money. But some people may prefer to not put it through their bank account for whatever reason. So There are pros and cons with it anyway. So I am still perusing options there. Okay. I see we've got Maureen in. Hi there, Maureen from London, and Richard, hello, from Devon, both in England, of course. So that is where we are. I did get time to get an email out, and if you've checked it already, you may see a page that you can rebrand, but you may have seen it with the old video, because the new video I didn't get completed until about 2 minutes before coming live here and getting that changed in the page. So I'm going to give you that. Oh, another thing as well. I think it wasn't Saturday. I think it was Friday. I was talking about a quote from Oscar Wilde, and I did dig it out and find it, and I wrote that down. And it's rather amusing, but it's very, very precise and accurate, because Oscar Wilde, very, very clever man. But let me find the link for that video. Well, this is the link for the rebrandable page that I'm going to pop in to the comments. It should be in your inbox in the in your internal messaging in We Share Abundance, or if you're on my email list, you'll have got a link to that as well there. But I can also put in a link to the video if you want to use it yourself. He said, looking for it. Here we go. It's a little bit longer than the other version, mainly because it's a little bit more slow and measured. It's different, and it's always good to have different ones, because people react differently to different ways of presenting things. And so here's the YouTube link for it. I will tomorrow sometime get a link for it in the TIR promo tools, and you'll be able to then download it there if you don't want to use YouTube. Okay. And the quote from Oscar Wilde. We were talking about some people, and I was saying, don't spend too much time around people that are draining your energy, and mix with people that you feel energized by being in their company. Don't drain their energy, add to the energy. Get into a community where everybody's energy is so high that it's just amazing to all be together. But the quote from Oscar Wilde is, in fact, I'll pop it into the messaging as well. It took me a while to find it, actually. It didn't show up very easily, but here it goes. And it says, some cause happiness wherever they go, others whenever they go. And it's so true, isn't it? Some people, no matter where they go, they're spreading joy and happiness, and everybody wants to be near them and surround them, and they walk into a room and it brightens the whole room up. And yet others cause happiness whenever they go, because nobody really wants to be around them. So it's the quote that I couldn't remember word for word anyway, and it is, I think, an amusing but very accurate quotation. And that pretty much wraps up what I've got for you. I can't see any questions from anybody. We're not doing anything else much, but that's just another page that you can use and rebrand to use yourself to promote. If you like that one, it focuses a little bit more on the manifestation angle, and I think you know that is a good angle. A lot of people now are into personal development and manifestation. You see a lot of it being advertised on Facebook. It's very expensive. I'm not saying that it's not of value, but you know, you can pay up to, and probably more than, but I mean, I know of some manifestation courses that are $50,000, and it's quite common to be paying $6,000 to $15,000 for these courses. You know, you don't get much under that. I'm not saying that we're better than them or they're better than us or anything else. We are a little bit different, but much of the information is the same that you pay a lot of money for. The advantage of paying a lot of money for something is that you tend to make sure that you use it. Okay, if you putting out $15,000 or $50,000, you want to be getting the value out of it. You want to be using it. You want to be very active in applying it. Whereas a lot of them I know, you'll say, oh, when I put my $20 in, I just want to see what comes back to me cash-wise. And I urge you to follow through all the information that we will be giving you, because it can change your life if you allow it to. In fact, it will change your life if you allow it to. So I am looking forward to getting that out as well. I was going to discuss it with Vishal because I couldn't add the information in the way that he's got it set up. But as I say, today wasn't the best day for that. It was a lot of it was spent messing around with banks and things. So hopefully tomorrow I'll get that sorted out with Vishal, and we'll get the first bit of the trainings out there for you people. Okay. The great thing about doing training and teaching and helping people is it's of immense benefit to yourself, you know. So it's a little bit selfish, really, when you become, when you start teaching people, because it brings to your attention some of the things that you've not perhaps understood very well yourself, but you've got to learn them better so that you can explain them to other people. And some of the things that you might have missed or you've left on one side and not, you know, you've got to bring them back in. So it is the best way to learn something is to teach it, in all honesty. But there you go. So I will be getting a lot of benefit from it as well, and I hope that all of you will benefit immensely from it too. Okay, and that's it for today. I'll be here again on Wednesday, 7 p.m. London time, and we'll be streaming into Facebook group We Share Abundance Publicly, X, and of course YouTube, which is the most popular place for people to view when they're viewing live. So until Wednesday, let's get out there. Let's get more and more people into TIR. It's going slowly at the moment. It's a bit better this last couple of days than the couple of days before it. But we need really to get up to speed on it. I'm having trouble tracking traffic. A lot of the people that sell traffic now, they have their own tracking. And I don't like using other people because you don't know whether it's true or not. So I've always wanted to do my own tracking. And when they change the link or put in their tracking link, then it doesn't make our link work and this sort of thing. So we don't know exactly what's going on. So although I am testing traffic, I'm not getting any feedback. And so that is something else that I'm discussing with people at the moment. But that's it from me. I'll be here, as I say, on Wednesday. I look forward to all of you being here, and I hope we'll have some really magic figures to go with everything else that we have for you. Okay, God bless, and I'll see you all Wednesday, and enjoy every minute of every day. The purpose of life is to be happy. God bless.